How cloudy the water is.
Okay, now we're getting it. So let's call it transparent. How transparent water is. Now, can you remember that, Jonathan, for the whole time?
What time is it?
What time is it? My goodness, you've got the important things. It's 10:20. And you have rotation 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that you know what turbidity is, what was it? What was turbidity?
Like
How cloudy, or how, what was the T word?
Transparent.
Transparent, okay. Now, let's look at this. How does turbidity affect the water? Here's my little diagram. The wind blows. You see the water going. The wind blows. You live in Chalfont. Dust comes all the way down into the water, right? Big dust. All right, the guy's out there moving in his field with the tractor. The wind blows. We get everything in the field, in the water, okay? Oops, it rains. It hasn't rained here for a long time, it seems. But if it rains up there, we're going to fill the lake, so it's going to put all the stuff down into Bishop Creek, and we have sediment. All right. Then the water keeps going. It's got that stuff collected so far. We have an outhouse. I don't need to say more, do I?
No.
We have a cow. I don't need to say more. No. And we have a golf course. Golf courses are green. Why?
They fertilize it.
Oh, that's the first time someone got it today. They fertilize it. So if there's excess fertilizer and the water washes it into the waterway, what happens in the waterway? If you have fertilizer in the golf course that makes the golf course green, what does it do to the plants in the water? Makes them grow. It could possibly, if it were really excessive, do that, Angela, but it makes them grow, and that's a problem. Look what happens. I've got this big lake down here. High turbidity. I've got plants in the water. The poor fish doesn't get any sunlight. What's the process that he needs with the plants? You have sunlight. You don't get sun to the plants. The plants don't grow.
Oxygen.
The fish doesn't get oxygen. We have a dead fish. All right, and probably dead, but that's when you have high turbidity. The natural cycle would be sunlight, plants grow, fish gets oxygen, everybody's happy. Now you remember photosynthesis, right? Mm-hmm. I hope. So let's test our water. All right, we're going to test the water. Now, nobody lie. Who hasn't been to the creek yet today? Oh, this creek is good. All right, Angela, you pass your scribe over to somebody else for a minute. I need creek water to the 50 milliliter line, please. Now, I need someone else to fill this one up. You can use both of you, because one is going to have to hold and one's going to have to fill to the 50 milliliter. But we've got distilled water. What's distilled water? Uh-oh. We've got distilled water, Jonathan. You can't help us out? What's distilled water? Uh-oh. Distilled water is water that has nothing in it. No salts, no minerals, nothing. It's just plain water. Just plain water. Well, did we overdo it? Is she enthusiastic?
Very.
Very, huh? We got it sorted. Now, when it gets back here, look as it goes by and you pass it to someone else. You see that black dot at the bottom? Looking down into it. All right, that's what we're going to try and compare when the creek water comes back in here. So that's a black dot, and you look at it, John, so you get the idea of what we're looking at. Okay, just an old black dot, but it's very clear. And when I put it down here, it won't shake quite as much. All right, so we just have black dot, and you can look too, Morgan, at the top. And here comes the creek. All right, creek. There we go. Now, I put it here so we don't shake. There. This is interesting. Oh, I won't tell you why it's interesting. Jonathan, look down and tell me if one of them is, how'd you say, cloudier, less transparent than the other one. It's not easy, I want to tell you. Okay, he has an idea. What do you think? And when I say you're looking at the black dot and the line around the outside is very sparkling, it should be very clear, and definitely black. You're not looking at anything other than the black dot. Is that one is cloudier or murkier or whatever? And it's hard because they really are rather similar. Do you think? Now, Angela, did you get a little? What, did Angela get a peek too? She's the one that got this stuff for us. She's thinking, I can tell. Well, did you have any decision at all? Did you think one was a little less clear? A little less. But it really is quite close, isn't it? I thought so too this time. But I'm going to give you, out of the reagent here, I want you to put one drop, someone, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Okay, into the distilled water to see if you can make it look like the creek water. One drop. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Now we'll stir. And we're hoping, if I touch it, they shake. No, what do you think? Getting, and they're not going to be, exactly the same, but pretty good, similar.
It's already pretty good.
Yeah, well, that was really, I agree with you, Morgan. That one was probably the clearest sample we've had. Are you sure you didn't go over there and take up someone's distilled water bottle?
No.
Okay, now, looking at your chart, or your scribe duty, I'm going down to number 3 first. How many drops did we put in? One. And that's called a Jackson turbidity unit. It's a measure of turbidity. Now, where is 1 on this little chart? Where is 1? If you say drinking water, is it somewhere else also?
Typical groundwater and...
Well, look carefully at your decimals.
Water with moderate
Okay.
and animal.
Water with moderate plant and animal. Here's your quagmire, what's difficult. It's this one that's 1, but this one here is also 1. So between drinking water and water with moderate, you have both. So those will be, I'll put this down for you, the answers to number 4 there. We have water with moderate plant and animal life. And when they say drinking water, that means it is clear enough, transparent enough, but did we say anything about pollution? No, we're not talking pollution here at all. We're talking turbidity. Now, group, look at her question number 1. When you brought that up, did the water appear cloudy? That's this one. Yeah. Well, but we better not just say yes, because this was pretty clear, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So how are we going to put a measure there of some kind? Does the water appear cloudy? How would you answer?
Or like it was cloudier than the other.
It was cloudier.